When Edmund dug us out from under that old house, Ariel and I felt something shift, like our souls finally exhaled that we shot each other a look, a small smile. Edmund and Philip were circling the corpses, clueless. Edmund, my genius husband, top of the forensic game, stared at my body like he'd just smacked into a brick wall. Then came those two familiar hands on his shoulders. Keyla Manson, she leaned in, syrupy sweet. What's wrong? Body's giving even our star pathologist a hard time. His face stayed stone cold, but he gently pulled a sheet over me, then nodded to the assistant to move us to the autopsy room. Only after we were gone did he speak, voice low to Philip. Feels cruel. I never thought he would be so emotional. Edmund never talked much, unless it was about Keyla. That was his favorite subject. That I almost laughed, but the hate hit harder. On my birthday I'd waited. He never came home. Then the cramps started. Blood. Panic. I grabbed my phone, hoping he'd rush me to the hospital. It just rang. Then that robotic voice. The number you've dialed is currently unavailable. I froze. No clue what to do, until he finally called back. I'm downstairs. You and Ariel come now. That was it. No explanation. I didn't ask for one. Ariel helped me down like she always did. We'd been tight since forever, then married into the same family. Sisters-in-law, best friends, inseparable. So when Edmund said bring her, I did it. If I'd known this would be the end. Our bodies ripped apart. I never would have called. While the guilt crushed me, her hands slipped into mine. Ariel's voice was soft. We said forever, remember? You're not ditching me now. I squeezed back. She was my anchor, even now. And I hated myself for not seeing the truth sooner. Forever tying myself to the Johns. By the time we saw Edmund again, Ariel and I were already ghosts, just floating in silence. We watched Keyla, calm as ever, plop into a wheelchair she'd stashed earlier, right after slicing open our pregnant bellies. Then she jumped online, fake crying as she posted some drama-filled rant about how we botched her surgery and left blades inside her. Said we ruined her life. Wanna know the worst part? Edmund and Philip bought every word. A genius pathologist and a seasoned cop, and neither blinked. They just ran to Keyla, ready to grovel. Keyla, it's our fault. We knew they were petty and still let them touch you. Philip looked like a scolded middle schooler. Head down, no fight in him. Ariel stared, eyes full of heartbreak. Then she glanced at me, smiling like it didn't hurt. Emma, look at him. He didn't even ask. Just assumed I hurt her. They both did. Edmund, too, actually looked guilty for once. Even cooked Kayla's favorite meals himself as an apology. I was 6 months pregnant and never got a single thing he made. Not once. I had to drag myself through morning sickness just to pack his lunch every day, because he hated takeout. Now look at them. All warm and doting while Keyla batted her lashes and pulled them close. Oh, you two are such fools. It's not your fault. You just married the wrong women. She dragged us right to our faces, and they just nodded along. At dinner, Edmund spoon-fed her. Philip held her drink like some backup waiter. They treated her like a queen. I didn't even know why my eyes burned. If they'd told us they were in love with Keyla from the start, Ariel and I would have walked away, no questions asked. But they didn't. They chased us like it meant something, until the rings went on. Then everything flipped.